welcome to From the Newsroom. I'm your host, Ariana Negron. From the Newsroom is a weekly news update brought to you by the Southeast Arrow. In our first story, the Southeast Missouri State University Board Governor has approved a 3.3% average increase in room and board rates for 2025 and 2026 academic year. This decision aims to maintain the quality of housing and dining services while addressing rising operational costs. Here's Lily Niebrugge with more on this story.
So there's a lot of factors that go into raising the rates or looking at rates every year. And so specifically for this next year is just like everywhere else that you're seeing is just increasing costs. So when we look at room rates, there's just increasing costs for us to do business. For instance, we pay property insurance. So just like your parents pay it, for their homes, we pay property insurance, and our property insurance has gone up about 95% in the last 2 years. And so it's just increasing costs like that. And for dining, it's the increasing cost of food and labor costs as well. So that's really a lot of those factors kind of go into making those decisions to increase the room and the meal plan rates.
The specific rates depend on buildings. The lowest increase would be about $150 more for the academic year or $70 more per semester. And the highest increase would be $300 more for the year and $150 more for the semester. Skinner added that there will be a few perks in the increase of rates.
With dining. And so, trying to, increase opportunities that students might be seeing, in various venues across campus. And so looking to enhance that. So from the delivery robots, which have been a huge hit on campus, as well as we have introduced here in the towers, and we'll be introducing in a couple of the locations, these just baked machines. So if you haven't seen those, basically it's a 24/7 access to food. So we continually work with SEMO Dining to try to enhance, what they're offering.
For From the Newsroom, I'm Lily Niebrugge. Back to you, Adriana.
Now, gymnastics team scored a season high on their last home debut. Here's Beto Vaca Diez with more.
On Friday, February 28th, the SEMO gymnastics team shattered their season high, hitting a score of 194.4 at their home tri-meet against Bridgeport and Fisk. Along with this achievement, the Gymhawks also recorded 5 other season highs for individual athletes as well. One of these athletes and team scoring leader was junior all-around gymnast Taylor Engel, who set 2 season highs, one with a score of 9.8 in the bars event, and the other with a score of 9.825 in the beam event. These performances helped Engel notch her season high all-around score, scoring 39.3, and helped secure the second highest all-around score of the night. Engel commented on her performance, saying she is driven by her faith to perform at the highest level. The Gymhawks' next meet will take place on March 15th at 5 p.m. against Illinois State University in Normal, Illinois. For From the Newsroom, I'm Beto Vaca Diez. Back to you, Adriana.
SEMO College of Humanities and Social Science bring together hundreds of high school students for the National History Day competition, celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Participants will showcase their passion for history and compete for a chance to advance to the state level. Here's Sarah Lerch with more on the story.
On March 7th, middle school and high school students gathered from across the region to compete in SEMO's 50th annual National History Day competition. At this event, students can create a documentary, paper, exhibit, website, or performance to showcase their research topic.
My poster is on child labor rights. We put cotton around our border to represent the labor they were in, and we have a pinwheel, and it's a plain red pinwheel because it's a sign of rebellions against child labor. We took time to study things. We went through a lot of research.
At the end of the showcase, students attended the awards ceremony where individuals get to walk the stage and be recognized for their work. First, second, and third place winners will go on to represent SEMO at the state competition in April. Other students receive several other types of different awards.
For them, that process of discovery is invigorating, right? I mean, that's what makes you excited about being a student, is learning in that way. So I hope all the students take away certainly an appreciation for history, but also an excitement about what studying can do for you in terms of sort of expanding your horizon.
For From the Newsroom, I'm Sarah Lerch. Back to you, Adriana.
That's it for this week's episode of From the Newsroom. I'm your host, Ariana Negron. See you next week, Cape Girardeau!